So I want to share something with you guys that I think is really, really cool. And I'm going to have me a little snack too. So um, I got off a call with a new client today, and she has been struggling with having certain foods in the house without binging. And before you hop off, listen to this, because a lot of people think that binging is just on like donuts and cupcakes and ice cream. And while those definitely can be binge foods, what I find actually is the case for a lot of the clients that I work with is binging on safe foods. So things like peanut butter, PB Fit, granola, yogurt. Like, you wouldn't believe some of the things that people have told me that they binged on. And this is actually super important to understand, because binge eating runs on a spectrum. And when I think back in my own journey of struggling with this, I actually felt like more out of control of foods that I considered safe than the foods that I didn't consider safe. This makes a lot of sense, because if you have more access to foods that are safe in your house, like, you're likely going to binge on things that you have access to. So if you are, binging on peanut butter or, cereals, granolas, like whatever you keep in your cabinets, like that definitely can be a binge. And, I often get these questions of like, is this a binge that I'm experiencing? Is it extreme hunger? And if you feel out of control of food, it's likely that you're not eating enough, or you're not eating the foods that you actually crave. And so this definitely can lead to binge eating and feeling out of control of food. And in this client in particular, she has this mindset where she feels like she needs to eat clean throughout the week. But every single time that she has something that's outside of her safe foods, she ends up binging on it. So we talked about how she was binging on these like clean crackers. And every single time that she would have these clean crackers, I hate that phrase, she would end up eating the entire box. And then later on in the day, she just didn't feel so good about herself for, eating the entire box of crackers. And so this would spiral into her eating more foods that didn't make her feel so good. And she would kind of have this like all or nothing mindset where like today was a bad day because I ate certain foods, and tomorrow is going to be a good day. It's going to be a better day. And if you find yourself in this cycle, this is definitely something that we do touch on in Nourished to Thrive, so that you can have foods in the house that you do enjoy eating, and it not spiral into a binge, it not spiral into you feeling out of control. And so we can really also break this pattern of not having to label your diet or track macros or calories, and you're able to truly trust yourself when it comes to food. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing more freeing than to be able to have foods that you enjoy, like granola and chocolate and crackers, and not binge on it, not feel out of control, because that really is the freedom that I want my clients to experience. And I'm telling you, there's no better feeling, and you don't have to be this slave to tracking forever. There's light on the other side of that, and it's so much better.